Boy, I want to address too the issue around the Tom Phillips case. There is a substantive hearing, I think, of an injunction about details of the case being publicised by police and Oranga Tamariki in Wellington, I think, at the High Court today. And I, like all of you, not on here, but in private, have been involved in rumour and speculation about what has gone on there. And a couple of times, I will admit that privately I've fallen down a rabbit hole and thought, that's it. I know no more than you. And everything I know or think I know is speculation. Here are the facts we know. That the three Phillips kids are in the care of Oranga Tamariki and no longer living feral in the bush. That their father has been shot dead by police after shooting at a police officer and causing him grievous injury. That is all I know. And there are details about the shooting on the front page of papers this morning. But I now also know that Dame Julie Christie, the queen of reality television in New Zealand, has for more than a year had a production crew working inside the police to make a reality documentary about the hunt or the search for Tom Phillips and his children. And I can only speculate that it is the information gathered in that documentary which the family of Tom Phillips wish to stop. I think it is easy as a journalist to get some professional jealousy that those bastards, that bastard Julie Christie, got an in with the cops and has scooped everyone. But that's not where I'm coming from. For 4 years, Tom Phillips has been on the run with his kids. And I would have thought that the primary direction of police was to find him and resolve the situation quickly and peacefully. I do not know how much time they have spent posing for the cameras or helping to make a documentary, but none of that energy, none of that time, and one presumes resources, all of that time would have been better spent doing their job. It is favouritism, yes, but that happens all the time in the news media. But I think it is ill-considered that police did it. And someone on another channel who doesn't like mentioning me said the documentary should be killed. Well, not the best use of words. But we need protocols about that sort of favouritism. And I think the police need to think very hard about the appropriateness of doing a job like doing a deal like that. Do your job. You don't need to be media superstars. We used to have Police 10-7. That was about as far as we should have gone. I'm interested in what you think is doing. And the only reason that Dame Julie Christie would make a documentary is to make money. And the police would have thought, we'll get some good PR out of this. It's not a bad trade-off. But you cannot use the pain and suffering of a family and all those involved to make money for Dame Julie Christie, who I know well and is a lovely person. But the morality of this is that our police force should not be for sale to the highest bidder, and they should not be involved in commercial media productions. And they shouldn't play favourites. I'm interested in your views on that. And I do hope that piece of reality TV never sees the light of day. I know people have made comparisons with Aramoana. The movie made about Aramoana was made years later. It actually used much of the footage that my mate Terry and I shot when we went down to Aramoana, but we weren't doing it for a film. TV3 sold that footage to Archives and it was used for art direction. But there was no insider deal on Aramoana when it went down. It's a false comparison to make. I'm really interested in where you guys stand on that issue.